Hello family, it's Arhinna, your tarot life coach, bringing you your October 2022 tarot scopes, big baby. Big hugs, lots and lots of love, high fives, and some damn dirty shoulder rubs. Hope you're doing super fantabulous, guys. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining with us and hanging out, maybe hitting that like, that subscribe, maybe even having a read with me. What's up? All right. Now, with that being said, let's talk about the lineup. We are going to go into a little bit of the astrology, not very deep. I'm not an expert. However, you should go check out Astrology. And then we're going to break it down into an oracle read that will help guide the individual reads, and everything will be timestamped if you don't want to hear it. Okay. Now, bear with me, I'm still getting over my cold. Now, on October 2nd, it's a big day, baby. We got Mercury going direct in the sign of Virgo, 24 degrees, okay? 24 comes down to a 6. Virgo is about organization, getting things together, making sense of it, and having a plan. The number 24 comes down to a 6. 6 is about balance for me, getting things organized, making it happen, and making a plan, boo. You need a plan. Now, on the 8th, Pluto stations direct 26 degrees into Capricorn. Pluto, this planet of transformation and change, right? It's going to be in Capricorn. Capricorn is a planet of structure. There's going to be some transformations in the structure. There's going to be conversations. There's going to be things brought to the light. Now, on the 9th, full moon in Aries. Who's down for a full moon read? Hey, that is going to be 16 degrees. 16 comes down to a 7. 7 makes me think of the 7th house. This is going to be about a turning point in relationships. Really asking ourselves, what do we want? Where do we want to be? And how do we want to be? Now, on the 10th, Mercury re-enters into Libra. Who's going to be flirting? Everybody going to be flirting, especially you, Libra, because you loves to flirt, okay? And you're looking good too. And you do it so well, okay? Now, on the 11th, we have Mars in Gemini. Mars in Gemini squared Neptune in Pisces. Mars is this planet of action, okay? This emperor-like energy, really wanting to get things done, but Neptune is a very dreamy energy. So we're going to feel this really odd energy throughout the whole month about how do we get our dreams off this ground? How do we make things happen, and what are our next steps, right? On the 13th, Venus in Libra trine Saturn in Aquarius. So Venus is all about love. Aquarius is about, I would say, the collective, but Saturn is about the rules and the collectives. And so there's going to be a lot of like, what can we do to help each other out? Okay. A lot of like initiatives maybe to help the people with all the flooding and the hurricanes that have been going on and natural disasters. Like, people want to come together. On the 18th, Venus in Libra trine Mars in Gemini. Venus is busy this month. Okay. Venus is like, hey, how you doing? How you doing, Mars? You want to talk about it? You want to be about it? Let's do it. All right. On the 19th, Venus in Libra square Pluto in Capricorn. This energy for me is like, honesty is the best policy, okay? It's time to really be really honest about what you're looking for in relationships, and not just romantic ones, friendships, partnerships, families. It's just going to be that time for you to be honest and real about what's going on. Now, on the 22nd, the sun will be conjunct Venus. It'll be right next to it. The sun's like, what's up, cutie? What's up? What's up, cutie pie? What can we do? What can we bring to light? 29 degrees Libra. 29 comes down to the number 11. 11 comes down to the number 2. Partnerships, relationships, contracts. Things are just being brought to the forefront. On the 22nd, we also have Saturn going direct. 18 degrees Aquarius. 18 comes down to a 9. A 9 is closing the chapter, okay? Saturn, the planet that rules and government, is going to be in the sign of the collective. There's going to be a lot of information that comes out this month. Be prepared, okay? On the 23rd, the Venus and the sun is all up in Scorpio's place, okay? So I'm like, hey, cutie pie, it's your birthday season, so happy birthday, love bug. And of course, on the 31st, happy Halloween if you celebrate it. All right, today I'm celebrating as a vampire, but I'm gonna tell you what I was scared of. I was scared to put the teeth in because you had to put like this dental adhesive, and I'm a chicken because I didn't want to mess up my teeth. So pretend I got some fangs, boo. All right, I want to suck your blood. All right. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's going to be time, baby. You better get on over there, because me and one of my favorite Libras, Miss Keona, will be going live and having fun. And you never know what we're going to wear during the month of October. All right. And if you want to know something and you want to get a reading, go to my linktree. I'm not going to DM you and say, hello, beloved, I think you need a reading. First of all, y'all know me a little too well. I work 2 jobs, got 2 kids, and I likes to party. So I'm not looking for that, all right? If you'd like a reading, book through my linktree and come follow me on Instagram, all right? Let's jump into these readings. Hello, Aries. Hey, Aries. Aries, calm down, okay? Slow down, bro. Leo, my lovely Leos, and sexy Sagittarius. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing super, super fantabulous. I'd like to apologize immediately. My allergies are flared up again, and you're going to hear a lot of coughing, and so I apologize. And my nose is getting stuffy, so bear with me. So, what's going on, guys? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, if you're listening for love. How's it been? What's going on? What it do, baby? I want to know, okay? So let's jump into this read. This is a very interesting energy I have here, and I just noticed that the numbers were very repetitive. So let's start off with your leading astrological energy, which is the North Node, your future. You're very much in focused on your future and ready to move to the next level. I want you to pay attention to the number 34, okay? 34 comes to a 7. Maybe your future in relationships, maybe the future of your 7th house. But there's this energy that the North Node is trying to take you, which is your rising, trying to take you to where you need to be. It's leading you. It's like your guiding light. And it's telling you, what do you want in your future, okay? What do you want? Who are you? What are you here for? What is your purpose, okay? You're dealing with a lot of that energy this month. Like I said, that number is 34. And then I was looking up the Tree of Life, which is your next card, which is also the number 34. So, very interesting. So the Tree of Life comes out for us fire signs, and this is where are your roots, where you're planting yourself. Family matters are going to be of concern right now. Do not overcompromise so that you don't feel powerless, and patience is key as you move forward. It's such a beautiful card. I feel like this is important for you to be rooted and grounded in who you are. And the thing about the roots of a tree is that they're drawing from the wisdom of the earth, right? They're pulling on that ancestral knowledge and pulling them through to help each other, because they also are interconnected and helping each other. 3434 is another number to pay attention to, and 77. Now, another energy from the ancestors coming in is that of Kulkan, okay, or Quetzal, however you want to say it. This advice is coming that you must accept your defeats. You must move forward. You must understand who you are. And don't fear about giving up. This is about persistence, knowledge, listening to the education, following your intuition as you make decisions. And your ancestors are saying, look, Kulkan invented education, books, and the invention of the calendar. What can you create? Who are you and what are you about, right? Do not fear. Do not give up. The way that you're going to get through this is being like this tree, very grounded and rooted in who you are and what you want to be. Now, your magic this month, which is very interesting, is as above, so below with the life purpose, okay? Hold on, my camera's doing something really weird. There we go. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to plug this in to see if this is going to work, because my camera is acting crazy. Tomorrow Mercury goes direct. Could it just go direct today so we could be like perfectly fine with this? Okay, so our magic this month is going to be as above, so below, correct? Okay, because look, we have the tree again, the Tree of Life. What is your purpose? So during this month, as you're doing your magic and setting your intentions with your candles, make sure that you're looking for purpose, a purpose-driven life. That came to my mind. And it's one of those things of like, what drives you and what makes you who you are, because your North Node is leading you. The fall is going to be a very important time for you this season, because I feel like this is a time of harvest for you. The things that you put in the springtime are going to be coming to the fruition around this season. Now, you also have this beautiful energy of the ancestor of guidance. This is the elk. And the elk is a totem tied to nobility, endurance, and your relationships with others, okay? And respecting others. This is a time of profound wisdom, direction, pulling on your ancestors, accepting the help and support that is coming towards you. Realization. This is like you having epiphanies this month and realizing, oh wow, that's what that was about. Oh wow, now I get it. And so you're getting all of this clarity this month. That doesn't mean that it's an easy month for you or that it's going to be super like copacetic. It might be one of those months where you kind of go into a little bit of solitude, where you go in and you start looking at who you are and who you've become. Your crystal is zeolite, okay? This is a group of crystals, which is apophyllite, oakenite, pectolite, prehnite, and stilbite. And they work together in harmony, okay? And they work with spiritual healers, okay? They like to work with healers, and they're also great for Reiki, and they're good for channeling and connecting to your spirit guides. Zeolite is great in Reiki and for attunement, okay? It absorbs the negative energies. And on a physical level, it's really good at releasing toxins, especially for drug and alcohol abuse. Now, the spiritual meaning, it says that a need to open yourself up to communicating with your spirit guides is important. I strongly feel, fire signs, that your ancestors are going to be talking to you a lot this season when the veil thins. I also kind of feel like it's going to be important for you to start cleaning the energy in your home, especially with zeolite showed up. I feel like that as you channel, you need to keep like a journal or a book to write down the things that come through for you. I also think that your dreams are going to be very important. And if you're a Reiki practitioner, it's going to be important for you to send Reiki and also receive Reiki. Keep yourself clear and attuned at all times if you can, because the messages are going to be coming in very strong. These messages are going to pertain to why you're here and what you're doing. The fact that the ancestor of guidance is coming out, I'm sorry, I'm just channeling, is the hands that are coming out of the elk. The elk is knowledge, stability, nobility, endurance. And they're like, we got you. Your ancestors are like, don't stop. Don't give up. You're doing an amazing job. All right. So let's see here. There's one card. Think of 2 questions you would like an answer to. I am using my Hocus Pocus deck, gifted to me by my beautiful friend Kirsten. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see here. So, you have the Knight of Candles, okay? This is going to be a yes for me. It's time to initiate. It's time to start. It's time to light your way and move your path, okay? Question number 2, the 10 of Lightning. I'm going to say this is a no. There's too much going on. It's overwhelming and you need a break. And that 10 is signifying that we need a new beginning. So that's what I have for you guys with the pick a card. And I'm going to move those over there. And we're going to get into our reading. So as usual, I am using the Babylonian Tarot. You know I absolutely love this deck. It's one of my favorite decks I learned how to read tarot with. And I'll always go to it, all right? So let's give this a good old cut and see what's going on. Bless this card. Shows the energy for fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, and Rising. 3 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles, right? So in this situation, there's a decision that needs to be made, right? But we're afraid to be left out in the cold, and we're also afraid to say the wrong words. So in this 5 of Pentacles, this is where, I just went blank. Gilgamesh and Enkidu kill the bull of heaven. And they go and talk trash and they say things. And because they were talking such trash and arguing with the high priestess, they lost Enkidu. He lost his best friend. So I'm going to say watch your words this month. Be kind to others. And like really pay attention to what you want to say to people. A lot of times, especially with Mercury going direct, we might have comments or we might have things to say and we're not really realizing how we're coming off. And so pay attention to that as you move forward. All right, let's see here. We got Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sag. Overall energy, we got the Emperor. We the boss hog here. We making it happen, Captain. This is our energy coming through. This is Marduk, the energy of Aries. Okay, this is that Mars, Aries energy. We are coming through and we're making it happen this month. We don't know what we're doing, but damn it to hell, we're doing it, okay? And we're doing it like a boss, all right? Let's look at these cards at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to be reading them all upright. So we do have a lot of change coming into our world, okay? There's a lot of things changing on the horizon for fire signs, and it's a little bit overwhelming because we have a lot of inner conflict coming in, and then we're a little upset about the losses because this is when Gilgamesh wakes up and finds out Enkidu is gone, his best friend is gone. This is like the end of the world. There's something that's coming to an end for fire signs. It's a cycle, it's finished, it's done, and you're trying to become more stable with the energy that's coming through for you. You're being creative, you're trying to hold on, you're trying to create your new reality, your new world, and you're doing it very strong, like you're very strong. You also have probably met a soulmate connection with the Emperor and the Empress showing up together. Now, the 8 of Swords, you do feel a little bit restricted because you're still carrying a lot of pain or a lot of the, like the arrows for me are communication. So a lot of the things that are going on in your head, it's like you're reliving things but it's time to go. You got the victory. What didn't work out for you really worked out in your favor. Some of you could be meeting a Taurus, okay? Because the Edad worked with the bull, okay? And there's a lot of bull energy coming in, or bullshit, I don't know. Anyways, this is, I'm sorry, I laughed so loud. This is you moving and grooving to the next area, to the next point. Like, you're like, kiss my, what is it? Kiss my grits. I'm out of here. I'm out. I'm good. I'm moving on and I'm moving forward. It's like a big victory for you. All right. Let's see what's next for the signs. Hello, sexy Sagittarius. How are you doing? I'm going to apologize immediately. My camera is acting crazy. It's 1 in the morning. I'm unable to go buy a new battery for it. So you're going to see me periodically plugging it in and plugging it out. So until we get it fixed. How are you doing, my sunshines? Looking sexy as usual, I'm sure. So these readings are for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, if you're listening for love. All right, let me like sneak up in here and plug this thing in, and hopefully it'll work, right? So I hope you guys are doing super fantabulous. We're going to jump into your read. We start off with the energy of the Emperor crowning our read. This is you taking control of the situation that is tearing you apart. So this is Marduk. This is the Emperor, right? This is Aries energy. But look, your first card shows Marduk fighting Tiamat. This is the creation of the outside of the land, like of the world. So in the world card, it has Tiamat on the outside. This is where he goes and fights Tiamat, okay? And then out of that, chaos happens, but through chaos, a world is created. There might be chaos going on in your home, chaos surrounding you, but that's how something new is going to be created, which leaves you kind of feeling like you're spinning your wheels this month. Like, damn, I gotta find a new way. There's something new to do. The Bull of Heaven was here waiting for Tammuz to come out of hell. Nothing was working. It was like falling apart. And so that leaves you by the end of the month trying to find your balance, trying to make the changes to move forward. Immediately when I looked at these cards, the first thing that came to my mind was like, there's trouble in the home front. There's something going on in the home front. It's just not feeling right. I want you to pay attention to people's words and actions, okay? Because the words and actions need to be taken into consideration in the fact that, there we go. In the fact that things aren't matching up. They're just not matching up. So let's look at an oracle card when we need to know what is the lesson of the Emperor for Sagittarius. What is their message? Let's see. To be fair. Okay, you're going to move forward. You're going to weigh your options. You're going to have wisdom, counsel, things like that. Comes down to the number 11. So I feel like this is going to be in partnerships, relationships, and contracts, okay? Because 11 comes down to a 2. We're weighing our options. There's something that's just not for you, and you're going to move forward. Let's get a little bit more of insight on that. We're going to be using the Deviant Moon Tarot. Brand new deck. Absolutely love it. Here you are, King of Wands. I'm taking control. I am the King of Wands, all right? And I'm tired of fighting with the Knight of Wands. Like, it's like you're almost like so sick and tired of, like, you're just tired. You're tired, Sag. And you're tired of hanging on. You could be dealing with the energy of a Pisces, okay? Lots of Pisces, lots of Aries energy coming in. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. Like, you feel like you've been giving and giving and giving in a situation, but you're not getting something back. I also feel like you think someone, like maybe somebody's withholding from you because, like, look, he has all these pentacles, but he's only giving one. So either you feel like you're over giving, or like you're like having to give everything away, and it's just weighing on you. It's like really, really heavy for you. So as we look at this Tower situation going on, right, and you're weighing your options, you're tired of fighting, you're trying to move forward, I feel like there's a lot of pressure on you right now, a lot of pressure to perform, a lot of pressure to give, okay? This is probably going to be around the new moon because I see the new moon over here by the Pisces card, and then I see the new moon here. Okay, let's see. I hope I didn't show you the card. Let's pick your energy for the energy of the Tower. What is going on? Card 1, card 2. If you pick card number 1, the Healer of the Ages is coming in. It comes into the number 51, which is a 6, right? So in this, I feel like there's a lot of healing in the situation of something falling apart. It's like it needs to fall apart. Something has to fall apart in order to come together. And that's very difficult for us sometimes to understand. Like, we don't want things to fall apart. We always want to be in control. We want things to be okay, right? It's just human nature. But this is something that's outside of your control, Sagittarius. It's outside of your control. Look, the moon, you don't even see it coming. You're trying to be Mr. Fix-It. You're trying to make things fall in order. And the Chariot, you want a victory, you want it to be successful, so you've been working your little pretty tail off. Those thick thighs, that sexy little body of yours, Sag, you've been working extra hard, okay? Extra hard and looking great. Ew, I like the way that sounds. The Moon and the Chariot are two major arcana cards. The Page of Pentacles is initiating, it's starting to heal, it's starting to change. I want to say the full moon in Aries is teaching you areas that you need to change. Does that mean it's going to be easy, Sag? Hell no. It's not going to be easy. Change is never easy, right? What does the moon want Sagittarius to know? Communication is coming through with the letter. I want to say blindsided by this communication. Somebody's been watching from afar. And there's something about a trip. You know you need to make a trip, you need to go somewhere, you need to do something. There's talks about a move because the letter is a 27. 27 comes to a 9 and the moon is a 9 also with the number 18. And we're kind of scoping out different things, but we've got to move on. And I don't think you're ready to move on, okay? Let's see, what is the Page of Pentacles energy? It could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. It doesn't matter their sign. But this is you wanting to work on something. Money, finances. You want all the smoke. You want all the truth. Okay, the 27th is going to be important. The letter comes to a 27. The vape comes to a 27. The information is probably going to come around the 9th or the 27th, okay? And you're going to go. I feel like you're going to go take a trip. You're going to go see somebody. You're going to find out all the truth, all the smokes. You're going to go for drinks. You want to talk. You just want enlightenment. You want to know what's been going on, okay? Because you're like, everything's falling apart. It just doesn't make sense to me, and I need to know. Card number 2, you have that of the world. 29 comes to an 11, right? And here he is, he's looking out, he's looking at the world, he sees it falling apart. And that is in general. Like we've seen our world fall apart recently with the hurricanes, the flooding. Just like, oh my God, I'm getting emotional. Like this last year, there has been so much turmoil and Mother Earth is going through like a purge. And we have got to realize that we have to heal, right? And I believe like, yeah, the tower in the world is like world chaos, but I feel like your world feels like it's in chaos. And this chaos is affecting the way that you're seeing things play out. And it's almost like you're tired of fighting. You're ready to give up. And Sag, when you're ready to give up, that's something pretty scary because Sagittarius can go out and get a ticket and still go party because I'm a Sag moon. And I'm like, oh my God, let's go party. So anyways, the world wants you to know, look, the tower, double tower. Sudden move, sudden situation, out of your control. You are done. 4 of Cups. You're just like, I can't. And then here we go. 6 of Swords, so you're going to go. I see, what I'm seeing is a sudden breakdown of something. Like you're going to have to go. You're going to have to leave a situation. You don't have a freaking choice. And you're going to go. Like, there, you got the double tower. A double tower, meaning like, shit's going to hit the fan, okay? No matter what we do, no matter what kind of magic, no matter nothing, it's going to hit the fan. So let's look at this double tower. If I could talk, double tower, okay? Double tower. Crossroads. We don't know what we should do. Pay attention to the 22nd. Social situation. And I'm trying to pull a card. And I don't want y'all to think that I'm like picking the card. I'm trying to pull them, but they get stuck to my fingers. But it brings anxiety. Okay? The 20th, the 22nd, and the 23rd. Okay? It's like everything is just like for you. And it's like over freaking whelming. Okay? There's anxiety about a social situation. You might be changing. There could be something on the internet, but it is like blowing your mind, and the double tower is driving you crazy, okay? 6 of Swords is saying we're going. We're just going to go. We're going to make it right. So give me more on the Tower. What is this Tower about for Sagittarius? What's going on with this Tower? You want to shut it down, the Hermit. You're like, look, I am tired. I'm already tired reading your cards. Like, you're done. Like, you're like, I just want to go to bed. I want to go to bed and I want to wake up and I want to pretend like I did not know any of this was coming with the High Priestess. I want to move forward. I just want to live my life. So, which leads us to the Seven of Pentacles, right? Spinning our wheels. Ace of Wands. This makes me think of mother energy. It's like she's really nurturing this new beginning. She really wants things to move forward. We got to cut something out with the Two of Wands. So I feel like it's a progression. There's a new beginning, but we got to be very clear on how we're going to move forward, right? And there's the Emperor, double Emperor. And with this Emperor on this card, look, this is a different energy. He is stomping out the distractions with the Devil, okay? He's like, look, bam, you're out. You're done. Like, I'm going to move forward. I'm not going to deal with it. Like, I got this. Don't worry about it. Emperor wants you to know it's the Wheel of Fortune. It's time to go. The Emperor is taking a situation that was very overpowering, very toxic with the Devil energy, and he's saying, look, I'm going to cut some things out, and he has garlic on the Two of Wands, so he is clearing, cleansing, and protecting. And he's like, look, I'm going. This is what I got to do. I'm not going to deal with you. I'm going to deal with this new beginning. Let's look at this Ace of Wands, okay? Ace of Wands, what do you want Sagittarius to know? What are they starting new? Look, the lilies, the bouquet, and the new beginning. There is a new beginning. There's a possible birth of a child, possible birth of a new situation. There's like a secret coming out about a baby mama or a child. Something's coming out to the forefront. Be aware, either you're going to be coming out the forefront or somebody else is, right? Some saying something. Either way it goes, it's coming out. Let's look at an oracle card, Sag. Remember, if this does not fit you, it doesn't fit you. But you thinking, boo. You're thinking, I don't know, but I love them. I don't know. But there's somebody's going to be brokenhearted. You're afraid to leave something, right? You're afraid to leave a family situation, a relationship, a job for something better. And you've been thinking about it. And there's financial issues at play too, because the finances card is at the bottom. And you're trying to move forward, but you're very brokenhearted about a situation, which leads us here to the Two of Pentacles. Something's got to change. Something's got to give. Like, what is it? What is it going to be? Look, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy at the bottom of the deck. Somebody wants to give you their heart. Or you want to give it, right? Two of Pentacles. What's going on with the Sagittarius energy? Sagittarius. I just want to be happy. Ten of Cups. Can we just be happy? No, we can't. Eight of Cups, walking away from something that should be so happy. We're walking away. What is this? To go to the is that the Eight of Pentacles? We know we got a lot of work to do. We know we got work to do. We've got a lot to do because we want a fresh start with the Ace of Pentacles. I almost feel like you're leaving a very heartbroken situation and you're saying, look, I can't do this anymore because I know I just can't be happy. And I'm going to go double 8 there at the end. So that does have to do with finances. There could be some family money coming in that's going to cause a change. A family situation that you might have to walk away from. Okay, here's the Gentleman. A death in the family. Oh, I don't like to say stuff like that. I'm so sorry. A shift and change in the family. A situation that's coming to an end. There's family money coming in, okay? It's just a matter of time. And we're going to have to work for it. We're going to move on. We're going to change things. There is something about an inheritance. Money's coming in. Government money could be coming in. Something is coming in that is going to shift it. But it's a heartbreaking situation for you. Some of y'all are going to have a sudden move out of nowhere. Okay? Just, You know, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not at the end of the month, but by the end of this year or by January, you will be moving. Suddenly. Closing messages for Sagittarius. Be decisive. Make a judgment. You got to make a call, boo. You don't want to do it, but you got to. Begin to explore options. What's one more? One more. And do what you love. What's at the bottom of the deck? Laugh at your demons. Look, that's like saying, I gotta make light of this situation because this is very heavy. Like, there is family money, but it's so freaking stressful for you, Sagittarius. Pay attention to the 27th, the 20th through the 23rd, the 11th, the 15th. Hold on, my eye itches. The 2nd, the 10th. You're tired of fighting. You're ready for a break. Okay, you need a break. Let's look at your finances. I need a break from doing your reading, damn it. Like, Sag! Lots of changes coming in for you. It's very heavy, but it's okay. Like, it's going to work out. What is our finances like? 7 of Pentacles. I'm going to tell you, you're looking at your investments. You're looking at where your money's going. It just doesn't make sense. Family money, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, I'm telling you, there's something with family money. Communication is going to come through. You might feel left out in the cold. But you're going to make the right decision with the Lovers. One more card for their finances, and you're going to take that offer. There's 2 pages coming in, so I want to see what the 2 pages have for you. Look, the World again with the 2 of Wands. A big decision, okay? A big decision is coming to a close. This cycle is over. 8 of Pentacles, you're going to go work on it. You're going to make sure that it happens. You're going to work through this, okay? There's something about that worldly energy. Some of y'all have been paying attention to a lot of things on the news. I think it's time for you to, like, just, you know, detox a little bit and focus on yourself. So let's look at our love. Let's look at love real quick, and then we will wrap up this read, okay? So, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What do you got in love? She said, I'm going to block my heart. I need a break. I don't need to be sharing all my love and attention with anybody. Working on my solar plexus. Keeping myself safe. Manifesting the love of my life. Running from anything that doesn't make sense. I ain't going to give you time to hurt me twice. Page of Swords. I'm learning. I'm reading books. I'm developing. I have new ideas, new outlooks, because I want a higher love. I want something that's spiritual. Some of y'all are calling in a spiritual union, okay? One more card. Queen of Swords. We're going through this very logically. There is a family situation that is affecting your love life, okay? King of Swords. Look, I have the King, the Queen, the Knight, and the Page. This is a family tradition. Anyways, there is something going on in the fam, okay? Definitely a whole family situation. Maybe we're combining families. Maybe we're talking about having another baby. Maybe there's issues with the children. But there is something going on in your relationship that is being affected by the family. 7 of Wands. What do you have for us? Not a damn thing. 2 of Swords. We're ready to cut somebody off. Like, you ain't even doing it for me, sir. The Magician wants to manifest their Empress. The Magician wants to fool. He wants all the smoke. He wants his Empress. And he wants to marry that Empress. And he wants to create a family. The Knight of Swords is saying the King of Wands. You have somebody who's like running towards you that's like, look, I want to communicate. I want a hug. I need a hug. Page of Swords. Feeling very left out. 7 of Wands. 7 of Swords. Feeling very left out. My eyes itching. Oh, my allergies are getting bad. The Hierophant wants you to know the 7 of Wands. Somebody is lying. What are they lying about? Double 7. What are they lying about? I don't want this one. I don't want this one. I'm going to take these 2. There is the energy of the Hangman, which is Pisces. And the 2 of Pentacles. An imbalance. Somebody is lying about an imbalance. Probably somebody is like not feeling the situation. And they're like, hey, but I don't want to let this go. Queen of Swords. What are you giving us today? She said the Knave of Swords. She misses being like appreciated for her beauty. And what does the King of Swords want us to focus on? The Seven of Pentacles. So there's a family situation where there's financial issues going on between you guys, and you guys are trying to work it out and fix things. You guys are trying to talk it out. There could be interference coming in, like someone's trying to console and comfort. And then there's another story of someone trying to take the relationship to the next level. Like they want the next level relationship. Okay, guidance on love. There's a victory, the 28. Leave behind situations where you are not treated like the prize, okay? Balance in all relationships, communication, and action. There are some hostilities going on. It's funny because I came over the Page of Swords with the Seven of Swords. And I want you to look at this energy. They're not talking. And she's focused on something else. So for me, this energy is just saying like, I'd rather bury myself in my work and stuff than go home and argue with you. Oh my gosh, I hope I'm not getting sick again. I have really bad asthma and I can feel like the tightening in my chest right now. There needs to be some healing going on, sweetheart, and more money in this situation. What is their overall guidance for love? We're focused on a happy family. We had the whole family come out. We just want everyone to be happy, Sag. In Sagittarius, I'm going to tell you this. I work a lot with families, and I work a lot with women who say things like, well, I know I need counseling, but my kids need it before me. And I'm going to tell you something. As a mom who's needed counseling because of domestic violence or because of things like that, and I haven't shared so much of those things recently with you guys, but I am a survivor of domestic violence, and I'm going to share my story with you guys because October is National Domestic Violence Month. And I'm going to say this, like, as a mother and as a woman, there are times when we have to take care of ourselves before anyone else. Because if you don't take care of yourself first, Sagittarius, regardless of what the situation is, there is an impossible way of healing to manifest. And the healing of the family begins with you. You are the energy of the connection with the family. While you were in your mother's womb, before you were in your mother's womb, your mother was in your grandmother's womb. While she was in your grandmother's womb, she was being created and she felt all the stress and all the torment inside of your grandma. Your mother had you as an egg inside of her. And you felt all of the torment in there, all the goods, all the bads, all the stress, so on and so on. Someone has to break the cycle. Someone has to want something better. And in order for something better to happen, for the family to heal, there has to be communication. And if that means going to a counselor or going to a therapist or going for family counseling because we don't know how to communicate, then we do that. And the thing is what I'm seeing here is someone who's going to have a sudden change of events because of the family. It's going to cause you to feel a little crazy, okay? And the thing is, people want us to always hold it together. And I'm here to tell you it's okay to fall apart. It's okay to fall apart. It's okay to cry. And it's okay to say, I don't understand. Because at the end of the day, Sagittarius, you are what matters. You make the changes happen. So with that, I've talked. I've got on my soapbox. I got to go get to the water signs because my battery's dying again, guys. I love you. If you're interested in a read, hooking up with me on Instagram where we'll be going live. I will be doing a live for domestic violence also, just kind of talking about my experience and how I got through it. I'm going to be posting some videos on there from a talk that I did here in Houston, Texas. So go follow me at Arhinna Luciano and have a blessed month, guys.